Alright, so judging by the fact that you clicked on this video, you probably know who RaccoonEggs is. A YouTuber with over 2 million subscribers, famous for his CSGO gameplay and deep philosophical thoughts. Millions of views, subscribers, dollars. RaccoonEggs was living life large, but everything changed when he vanished, leaving his 2 million subscribers with questions that we're gonna be answering in today's video. Alright, so in order to understand why RaccoonEggs really left YouTube, we'll have to take it all the way back to 2016 when his channel started. This was when RaccoonEggs uploaded his first video, which he called MLG Raccoons. And it's an MLG video, so I hope you know how it's gonna go.
They don't care what they sting, they will kill anything.
But from this point, RaccoonEggs was just making content about anything. He would just make random content about random stuff, but slowly he transitioned into CSGO content a bit later. But until then, he was making commentary videos about random stuff, random topics, a few of them related to CSGO, but most of them just random stuff. Eventually his channel started to grow pretty fast, and everyone liked his sense of humor, his comedy, and a lot of people found him from a Fits video, and RaccoonEggs was there for some reason. I'm pretty sure at the time RaccoonEggs was friends with a lot of other bigger people, like Fitz, Call Me Cousin.
Just cry and end it.
No, stop!
Although Call Me Cousin wasn't that big yet. And from there it only went upwards, and his channel was growing at a disgusting rate. I'm pretty certain he went from 3k subscribers all the way to 20k in just a year. And obviously everyone liked the CSGO content, so that's what he started making.
But if you wear black clothes, it's easier to see a glue stain.
I didn't even realize he joined the server! No!
And as his subscribers went up, his views went up, and he was a well-known member of the CSGO community. He also made a few Rust videos and shower thoughts videos, but we don't talk about that here.
This morning I woke up at the crack of dawn, poured myself a bowl of cereal, held it for several seconds before deciding I didn't want it. Went outside and pegged my cat with a soccer ball, then realized it's been a hot minute since I last uploaded, then created this entire video. As you can see, I got a green screen, so I can do funny gags like this, or even this.
He then hit 500,000 subscribers and celebrated by doing a face reveal.
Sup, bitches?
He then hit 1 million subscribers 7 months later, and then uploaded his last 3 videos. A Rust video, a CSGO video, and another Rust video. Now these were his last videos on his main channel, because on the second channel he actually uploaded another video called Top 10 Loaves of Bread, and from then that's when he really disappeared. Now I'm not an active member of the CSGO community, so I didn't even notice, but once I saw his channel was completely inactive, I took it upon myself to do deep research, hours of research, to try and find out what happened to him. And I ran into this super private, super top secret interview with him that has never been seen, never been heard of, and no one knows about it. I then listened to the whole interview with a notebook in hand, trying to understand why he reached 1 million subscribers and threw it all away. And after a couple of minutes of listening, I finally got it. So I'm gonna put the interview at the very end of the video. Before I do that, I'm gonna give you a short summary. So basically, RaccoonEggs, funny YouTuber, and to be funny you need to be motivated, and he was not motivated, and according to him he wanted his videos to be funny and authentic, not faking the personality pretty much. And there was only one thing that caused his lack of motivation, and that was loneliness. And RaccoonEggs did not have friends apart from his CSGO friends. Yeah. And not only that, but he lived alone. No one to talk to, no one to encourage him to make his funny videos. So he took a short break to try and get his motivation back, and that break ended up lasting about 8 months, and it'll probably last a few months after this, because who really knows when he'll actually come back to YouTube. I mean, I think I've seen him in about 1 or 2 other videos, but I doubt he's ever gonna come back. Well, not ever, but he's not gonna come back very soon. But anyway, here's the interview. I don't know if I'm gonna cut out a few irrelevant parts, but just listen to it if you want to. By the way, the original owner of this video is dreamingecho, so yeah.
Rack, why haven't you posted?
Oh, there you go. Taking one for the team. If you want a genuine answer, you know, I actually want to answer this because people are curious. You know, generally, when it comes to videos or just like having a conversation with somebody, you want to hear something that is inspired from like positivity. So if you don't have a lot of positivity within yourself, it's very difficult to conjure that kind of an aura around yourself. All right, there's a certain vibe that some people have that you cannot get from bullshitting yourself. All right. So if you're in a tough spot in your life and you're trying really hard to be funny, it's just not going to come off that way. So I would rather opt to get myself into a better position. Like, I don't know a lot of people in real life.
Okay, I get
I'm
that,
plagued by
yeah.
loneliness.
I mean, through these times, I've been a bit more lonely. Well, due to everything being shut down and people not seeing each other and everything like that. I think it's a bit more of a lonely atmosphere.
The problem is that we're evolved to live in tribes, and the way that society is set up is that it's rewarded. People are rewarded for trying to get the leg up over other people. So the whole point of making the videos is to try to inspire some kind of a community feel, but it's hard to do that when you just keep running into that kind of a vibe, like people trying to get over you, and especially if people know who you are and they'll use that against you. Like, I know you, but you don't know me. And it's like somehow like a power stance. I don't like that. You know, I can put up with it, but it's like, I don't know if I'm going to get anything meaningful out of that.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Anyway, yeah. Hopefully you do, you know, get a bit more into the spirit. I don't know how to put it, I guess.
The Christmas
That explanation literally made no sense. Dude, I got like 3 hours of sleep. I don't even know if I can articulate this.
I've not been getting any sleep because of Animal Crossing.
Yeah, the answer is loneliness.
So, did I get this right? You just said that you can't fake something that you're not actually feeling. So you can't fake positivity if you're not feeling positive.
Exactly. You can't fake, oh, I'm going to go fucking like be cool with everybody. We're going to have a nice happy community. I have a hard time fabricating that because I will be able to tell I am, and it just feels weird.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I don't know. I could probably explain this better on a different day.
Okay.
Like a good metaphor, I guess, would be like taking a group photo with a bunch of people, and you're smiling in the photo, but you weren't happy at the time, so it's not a happy memory.
Exactly. And yeah, somebody in chat said you don't have to be funny always. I realize that, but that is literally the entire basis of my job.
And as a YouTuber, you have to kind of be realistic, but at the same time, you have to have a bit more of a flair to you, I guess. I don't know.
I've witnessed a lot of YouTubers that started off making really good shit, and then they kind of just like tapered off after a while and let the quality die out. And I don't like that because then it's like showing people that you'll settle for less. Whereas I'd rather just wait until I'm feeling what I felt when I was making those videos again. And not just like wait for the perfect moment, obviously, but actually like taking steps to make life better so that I can get back to that.
You're saying you want to be 17 again?
So,
fuck no. Yeah, I have a I have a great deal of respect for Leafy because you can tell he's a very talented speaker and he is genuinely funny. And he uploaded daily for 3 years or something, and that's not easy. You can't just bullshit that. There's clearly some kind of, you know, a passion or a talent there that, you know, you should respect. At the same time, I don't think that he's capitalizing on that talent at all by coming back like this. It just seems like a husk of what he used to be. That's kind of what I'm terrified of being myself personally. That's why I'm not like trying to make videos while I fucking hate the process right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So wait, I don't. Okay. I this probably won't offend you, but I'm sorry if it does. But I feel like you care about how people will like think about your content if you come back and it's not like the best content in the world, it's not your best video. I feel like you're
Oh yeah,
self-conscious about
100%. Dude, I'll admit that straight up, dude. I don't want to be the one that falls off, you know? I just see that happen so many times, and it makes me lose respect for people.
I feel like you know, all these people here, like we have about, I don't know how many people, like maybe 300, I'm guessing, maybe. I feel like, you know, if you make a video explaining the reason why you haven't uploaded, like an update at least, I feel like people would have like more respect for you because you're getting your truth out. Like, you know, you're not happy with the type of content. You don't want to become like a dead YouTuber. I don't know. I've never really handled this many, you know, people, and I can't imagine how that might feel for you, because, you know, when people, you know, everybody knows, like, the CSGO in the community who you are. You know, you're RaccoonEggs, the funny YouTube guy, you know.
Yeah, I've thought about coming back and doing something like that, but then at the same time, I just can't get the thought out of my head, like, who actually cares?
Dude,
you know?
so
like,
many people care.
It's like if I'm gonna send like a fucking buzz on 2 million phones or something, you know, I want it to actually be worth their time, because I know for a fact that not everybody is there for the person. A lot of people are just there for the entertainment value, and you do have to like take that into account if you want to stay on the grid as far as like your universal appeal. As much as I hate that it's a fucking Hollywood term.
I mean, like, because Rack already made a video like that, like, again, at the video where I mentioned you made the video about
CSGO.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was already like, kind of that.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, if you keep on making videos that say, oh, I'm sorry I haven't uploaded, oh, I'm sorry about this, I'm sorry about that, it's just gonna, like, it's gonna be more false and more false. Like,
exactly. That's what I don't want to come off as. I want to actually be able to come back and have a reason to come back. Like, I actually come back with something to show. Otherwise, it's like, what is the point of demanding the attention of that many people? You know, if anything, I would rather come back with a good video and then just explain it in a pinned comment or something.
Yeah,
if at all, like a couple of sentences.
Well, I don't really, you know, I don't know what to say. You got, okay, I don't really know what to say. Like, you know, you got yourself in a dilemma, and you can figure that out, because, you know, a smart, clever guy like you, well, I don't know, maybe I'm just sucking up, but a smart, clever guy like you would definitely, you know, figure yourself out eventually.
I totally know that I can do it. I've already identified the problem. The problem is straight up loneliness, living alone in a fucking house and not really knowing anybody in my hometown that I want to hang out with. So, and I can't really move like to go live with a friend either because of the coronavirus.
Yeah, I think you should just wait it out until this whole corona thing blows over, and like just go out, you know, I don't know, like go talk to people, go socialize.
Speed dating.
Yeah, speed.
but for making friends.
Maybe hop on Grindr, you know? I'm joking.
Purely platonic Tinder.
See, my problem is that I'm an extrovert and I'm living the life of an introvert, and so it's taken a toll on my will to live, and I need to fucking get in the house with people that I can actually like bounce ideas off of and just talk to and shoot the shit and joke around with, because otherwise,
I mean, like, the closest thing you can get to that is online on Discord right now.
Discord, but it's not the same though.
It's not.
Yeah, because it's like everybody's on here and everybody like has nothing to do. It's not the like it was.
You got to give that roommate role purpose.
Yeah, it's like there's a difference between talking to someone over a computer and talking to someone in real life. It's not the same, you know. It's like you can't really get that human interaction if you're just talking to someone over a computer.
There's no audio lag in real life. Fuck.
Yeah. I mean, you can't even mute yourself, right?
People always say, like, learn how to be happy with yourself. And I think that is true to an extent, but also, like, look at people in solitary confinement. You're going to say that to them too? Like, you need a little bit of something, you know? You need, to quote one of my favorite comedians, Patrice O'Neill, he said, "Men like to be alone, but not by themselves."